Hey guys, it's Renucci back here for another What If video. Today we're doing What If Naruto had the power of the gamer? Or just What If Naruto had the gamer? Part 8. Anyways, let's roll on with the What If video. Also make sure to like and subscribe if you didn't already. Anyways, last time on What If Naruto had the gamer, Naruto had just managed to defeat Kokoro, even though he used Void Release. Naruto's demonic mimicry was just far too powerful. Naruto, due to using too much chakra, his blood clone's time was extremely limited, so he had to return to the Hidden Leaf. On the way, he was intercepted by Mist Ninja, or Mist Anbu. Naruto managed to defeat them, though was injured in the progress. Well, it was difficult for him, is basically what I'm saying. Anyways, after that happened, Naruto then managed to continue to the Hidden Leaf, and this is where this part begins. Naruto makes it back to the Hidden Leaf village and would know that the amount of time it would take for him to get to a safe place where no Konoha ninja could find him would take a few weeks, and he'd still have to get back in a good amount of time. So the only way for him to do that is by sacrificing over a month of training, which Naruto didn't want. So Naruto decided that since he still wants his demonic chakra to be better controlled, Naruto decides that he should go to the demonic chakra dungeon. So Naruto would go there for the next 3 months, also developing more jutsu of his own. So I'll name a few right now. Naruto managed to make a new elemental release in the Hidden Mist village called Torrent Release, a combination between water and wind. Basically water release, but wind sharpens it. Naruto came across this when Naruto realized that he'd have to combine the, sharpness of the wind with his compressed water stream. So Naruto managed to do that and dubbed it a new type of elemental release. A combination release, I guess. Anyways, Naruto also made another jutsu with it over the 3 months in the demonic dungeon. Torrent Shuriken. Basically, Naruto forms a water shuriken in his hands and surrounds it in wind chakra. The reason why water or wind shuriken wouldn't work is that wind is too unstable to keep the form of a shuriken, while water can't cut through anything. Though with both of them working together, it can form a pretty powerful combo. Though there's also another torrent release jutsu, though I'm not revealing it yet. And here's another 3 jutsu. All of them are water jutsu, though some of them involve some minor wind control. It doesn't involve much wind control. Anyways, first off is Chakra Rain. Naruto uses water chakra to rise the water into the air, and also uses wind to get clouds to form with the water, and through a few minutes, rain begins. Well, more like 5 minutes or something. After the beginning move is used, Naruto has a few different moves with it. 100 rain bullets. Basically, Naruto gathers the rain in the air and fires 100 rain bullets. Naruto can do that quite easily in a short amount of time, allowing fast maneuverability, and they're actually all heat-seeking, or at least until the other person is out of Naruto's sight. The next one is 1000 rain bullets. Same thing, except more rain bullets. And Naruto can't, or just takes longer to use it. though due to the amount of raindrops in the air, it wouldn't be that hard. Next is 10,000 rain bullets, which is Naruto's most powerful rain bullet attack. Well, not most powerful. There's still another one. Basically, this one allows Naruto to control the rain around the area and stopping all of the rain from continuing to gather to the ground. While rain can still fall, Naruto quickly stops it from moving, as Naruto can then fire them all at once. And as the rain continues, Naruto fires a continuous swarm of wind or rain bullets. So yeah, until it reaches 10,000 basically, or it just gathers up 10,000 already, which is extremely likely. And the next and final jutsu is Naruto's most powerful rain jutsu, though the problem is that it has a big disadvantage. So if Naruto focuses hard enough and basically stands still, Naruto does the same thing to the rain as the 1,000 rain bullets. This jutsu is also called Battlefield of Rain. Naruto stops all of the rain in the area, then controls every single raindrop, allowing them to be heat-seeking along with go after anyone in a certain radius. Basically, inside the radius, Naruto can sense properly and with his chakra sensor abilities. Next that's basically it. Those are all of the abilities. Though there's another part of it. While Naruto is standing still, Naruto can still control the rain bullets around him, though they can't get too close to him otherwise. If he loses too much control, he can't even control a lot of them easily. So basically, he doesn't have enough control. One of them might hit him on accident and cancels out the jutsu. Basically, as soon as his concentration is broken, he can't use the jutsu. Though this will be easily fixed soon, though there will still be an issue with this jutsu. Anyways, during the graduation exam, Naruto still does what he normally does and scores medium. Well, in this time, or just this time, Naruto realizes that if he wants to get a competent team, he should try out for dead last. Naruto knew all of the minimum scores and would decide that if he was teamed up with Sasuke and Yakumo, that would make a pretty good team, and he wouldn't have to carry the entire team. As Shikamaru was too, lazy, Choji was too nice, and Ino is just weak in general. Hinata would be good, but to Naruto, she faints too much, since Naruto still doesn't understand what's going on. Shino would be pretty competent, but Naruto realizes that Shino, Hinata, and Kiba would make the perfect tracking team, so they'd all be grouped together. And Naruto doesn't want to be grouped with some civilians that'll probably just hate him. So the only other option is go with Sasuke and Yakumo, who, if he scores dead last, he'll be teamed up with. So Naruto scored dead last, and yeah, Naruto would score dead last. Though Iruka would ask why Naruto didn't score better, Naruto would simply tell him that he'll tell him after the academy ends, as Naruto would later tell Iruka the reasoning. As Mizuki would then approach Naruto after the class, and after Naruto talked with Iruka, Mizuki would say, "Hey Naruto, I know you're usually better than that. There's probably something wrong going on, right? I can help you raise your grades. You might even be able to get Rookie of the Year with this assignment." As Naruto would realize that he didn't even want to do it, but would decide that he'd ask Mizuki what. Mizuki would reveal the forbidden scroll of seals, and Naruto knew that it was, forbidden for a reason. Though not before Naruto could say no, Naruto thought of something. With his infinite wisdom being level 100 and something, somehow, some way, I literally have no idea how it's beyond 100. Well, probably like 134. But anyways, other than the insanely high wisdom, Naruto would realize that, he could use this to his advantage. Naruto could get the Forbidden Scroll of Seals, learn multiple jutsu, then blame it on Mizuki. Naruto considered that a really good plan. And you know something else, Naruto doesn't even have to show that he knew those jutsu. Instead, Naruto could act like he only learned the Shadow Clone jutsu. Well, Naruto doesn't know the Shadow Clone jutsu yet. Though Naruto was sure that one of the jutsu could be easily learned by him. So yeah, Naruto would agree to this, saying, "Thanks, Mizuki-sensei. I'll make sure to get that scroll," Naruto would say, as Naruto would then, in the night, take the Forbidden Scroll of Seals. Meanwhile, the third Hokage, seeing this, would know that Naruto wouldn't do something like that, or he thought Naruto wouldn't. So, Hiruzen would call, all of the tuning to go like in the original timeline. The jutsu Naruto would learn about are first of all, the Edo Tensei, Shadow Clone. Second of all, Edo Tensei. Naruto couldn't really practice this, though Naruto would realize that, the Edo Tensei requires a body. Naruto thinks that the Blood Clone would work. And what do you know? The Blood Clone Jutsu is also in the Forbidden Scroll of Seals. Hooray. Naruto would wonder how the gamer system knew about the Forbidden Jutsu, though decided that the gamer ability is a dimensional ability that knows zero logic. So logic doesn't apply to the gamer ability is basically what I'm saying. Naruto also learned other jutsu such as, chakra armor. So yeah, though Naruto did get a quest for this, Naruto still hasn't officially become a genin though. Remember that part for later on in the What If. As Naruto would search through the scroll, he would find chakra armor, a lot more powerful seals. Some of them like a, quick and powerful explosive seal, though as soon as it's made, due to the instability of it, it explodes in 2 seconds after it's made. Though it can be made in 1 second, Naruto would realize that for something like a water clone for a sacrifice, it would be extremely easy and powerful for it, as the explosion could easily take down a tuning level ninja's earth wall jutsu, though not get much force past that. It was extremely useful for Naruto at least, since Naruto can create one second, the next second another, the third second one blows up, the fourth second another blows up. So yeah, Naruto was pretty sure it would form an immense combo if he used the Shadow Clone Jutsu 20 times. Though from that idea alone, Naruto got a new jutsu called Shadow Clone Explosion under his mark, I guess. So yeah, let's get on with the continuation. Naruto, of course, still learned another jutsu, such as a way to, basically Naruto learned the Shinigami Seal, the Shiki Funjin. Yeah, Naruto learned that. Also a few other jutsu that I don't know right now. This will be used as plot convenience, okay? I don't know what else, but plot convenience works. Anyways, yeah, the rest will be used as plot convenience, so there won't be really any being in use right now. Anyways, let's continue on with this. So, Naruto would then be acting like he's practicing the Shadow Clone Jutsu and was acting tired when Iruka arrived, as Naruto had sensed Iruka. As Iruka would ask Naruto why he stole the scroll, but Naruto would say, huh? Mizuki-sensei said I could boost my grades if I get the scroll. As Iruka would begin to try and counter Naruto's statement by saying Naruto didn't want to get higher grades due to that. So yeah. Naruto though would simply reply with, sorry Iruka-sensei, but I kind of got embarrassed that my chakra control was off, Naruto would say, rubbing his head's back. Of course, that was just a lie, but the lie worked. As Naruto would say, or Iruka would say, wait, did you say Mizuki before? As Iruka's eyes would widen. As Naruto would see a shuriken come at them, Naruto would say, Iruka-sensei, watch out, as Naruto would push Iruka down. As Mizuki said, so the demon's better than I thought, huh? Well, Iruka, we can work together and kill the demon. He killed your parents, remember? As Iruka would then say, Naruto wasn't the demon. He's Naruto Uzumaki, a ninja of the hidden leaf, Iruka would say, as Mizuki would say, so the demons corrupted you, Iruka, my old friend. I'll cleanse you of the demon's corruption, as Mizuki would throw another demon windmill shuriken. But this time it was stopped by Iruka, who took out a Tonto, knocking the demon windmill shuriken away. As Naruto would say, you made a big mistake, Mizuki-sensei. As Mizuki would realize after a short battle that he was outmatched, as Mizuki would say, fine. He said only to use this if I was in trouble, though I guess I am. Can't believe I'm using this against you. As Mizuki would then eat a pill, as markings would surround him. As Mizuki would scream in pain, but soon after, Mizuki would laugh as Mizuki would say, this power, it's amazing. I can easily take you all down. Like this, prepare to face my wrath. As Mizuki would then move towards them at fast pace. As Iruka could barely even see Mizuki as Mizuki would punch him, knocking him back straight into a tree and even breaking it. As Iruka would then say, no, Naruto, run, I'll try to help. Before Iruka could finish his sentence, he fell unconscious. As Naruto would say, you'll pay for what you did to Iruka-sensei. As Naruto would charge towards Mizuki barely seeing Naruto. As Mizuki barely blocked Naruto's attack, Naruto unleashed a flurry of powerful punches, which Mizuki barely blocked. As Mizuki would say, you truly are the nine-tailed fox, Uzumaki. Well, Mizuki would just say Kyuubi, but yeah. As Mizuki would throw curse mark chakra enhanced demon windmill shuriken that Naruto simply countered with his torrent release torrent shuriken. As Naruto would then say, as much as I want to test those out, I guess I should try with the old basics. As Naruto would then activate the burst fist, allowing him to punch Mizuki with a powerful punch. Then Naruto As Mizuki unleashed or tried to stab him with a kunai, Naruto would then say, "Spirit Strike," as the Spirit Fist would easily break through the kunai, knocking Mizuki back, as Naruto would activate Chakra Run and would take out his metal rod, as Naruto would say, "Hardening Rod, Spiraling Rod," as Mizuki would then be knocked back a far distance, breaking a tree, as Naruto would then say, "Whirlwind Step," appearing behind Mizuki, then would say, "Wind Palm," as Mizuki was blasted back, as Naruto would take out two shuriken and would say, "Wind, Sharpening Wind," as Naruto would then throw the shuriken, Mizuki barely blocking with a curse mark enhanced demonic or demon windmill shuriken, which still got cut through, though it was the wind enhanced kunai enough. As Naruto would then say, "Water Stream," as Mizuki could barely avoid the gigantic stream of water, as Naruto would say, "Compressed Water Bullets," shooting Mizuki to the ground with multiple water bullets, cornering him next to a tree. As Naruto would then body flicker behind Mizuki and would say, "Now, Compressed Water Stream," as Mizuki was knocked into another few trees, being knocked unconscious from those attacks. As Naruto said, "Guess that's easy with my basic attacks. That didn't even take up much chakra." It seems when I try to invent more jutsu, I coincidentally make them cost more and more chakra. That wasn't even 1% of my chakra reserves. Since Naruto, while using the jutsu last time, was when he was with Iruka when he was 10. It's been 2 years. Naruto's chakra reserves increased by multiple fold, so Naruto can easily handle all of those attacks without losing much chakra, of course, as Naruto a few days later would be graduating. Though first, Naruto's reward from that quest. Naruto, due to being able to lie so well, his reward for that quest was Silver Ton, allowing him to get around 100%, better chances of successfully lying. Each level it increases the chances by 20%. The max level for it, though, is level 45, allowing it to reach 1,000%. So yeah, that's how this jutsu works. So anyways, let's continue on. Naruto, after being assigned his team, Naruto became an official genin. As Naruto, though not a fully official genin yet, this is close enough. Also, the gamer system knows Naruto can easily just trick them into letting him become a genin, since the village wouldn't want to lose a Jinchuriki, would they? Naruto knew he could easily just join Kumo and threaten that. Naruto, knowing about his heritage, would know that Hiruzen wouldn't want Naruto to go there. So yeah, Naruto's kind of playing mind tricks. Naruto also got a bit cocky with his silver tongue. Anyways, team introductions. Sasuke said he hates a lot of things and barely likes anything, blah blah blah. Sasuke also says, though, he likes tomatoes. That's a fan fact, apparently. Yakumo said she wanted to control her unique power and her likes were blah 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 and blah blah blah. Also doing genjutsu and painting. So yeah, those are basically everything. Though for Naruto, Naruto would say, "My name's Naruto Uzumaki. I like ramen, training, and, more training." As Naruto would then say, "My dislikes are arrogant pricks and those who try to manipulate others." Wow, that's hypocritical, Naruto. You're manipulating people. That's out of canon, by the way. That's just narrating. Anyways, Naruto would then say, my dream for the future is becoming one of the strongest shinobi ever. And, well, figuring out if any other Uzumaki survived. And Kakashi was surprised Naruto knew about the Uzumaki clan, but had already been warned by Hiruzen that Naruto wasn't a dumb ninja like he seemed, though Kakashi didn't believe that, as currently he was still in his biased stages, not particularly hating Naruto, though if he had a choice of teaching Sasuke Naruto, Kakashi would instantly go teach Sasuke. Even Yakumo, even someone like Shikamaru. Though if Kakashi had to train Naruto, Kakashi would train Naruto properly, albeit a bit pushing Naruto hard and unjustifiably, though Kakashi would properly train Naruto and not sabotage him. So yeah, anyways, the next day the bell test began. Naruto had heard about the infamous bell test and had gathered information, and luckily for him, Techi was a member of Jiraiya's team. I actually don't know about that, but according to a YouTube video made by, wait, what? Okay, I forgot the YouTuber's name. I haven't watched them in like 29 years. More like 3 months or something. Anyways, yeah, in that video, the facts made up by it or made by it makes me believe that Techi is part of Team Jiraiya. Naruto didn't get much info from him otherwise, though Naruto didn't get look beneath the underneath, which Naruto would then realize by that Techi meant that the test isn't what the test is meant about, which caused Naruto to gather more info on Kakashi, and Naruto would learn that Kakashi liked Aika Paradise. So Naruto had a plan to get Aika Paradise from Kakashi, as Naruto had seen Kakashi having a premium version signed by Jiraiya on him. So Naruto planned to grab that one from Kakashi and threatened to burn it. Anyways, the next day, the bell test would begin. Naruto would eat breakfast, unlike the other two idiots, as after Yakumo attempted to trap Kakashi in a genjutsu, Kakashi had trouble with it and managed to break free, only to see Sasuke shooting a fireball at him. As Kakashi tried to avoid it, Kakashi ended up using hiding like Mo, taking down Sasuke, then taking down Yakumo with the genjutsu reverse. Kakashi would then knock Yakumo out after using the genjutsu reverse. As Kakashi would say, 2 down, 1 to go. As Naruto would think, he's pretty good. Though, let's see if he's really that good. Observe! As Naruto would then activate his observe, Naruto would see that Kakashi's main attribute was his chakra control with a secondary dexterity. So yeah, primary dexterity, secondary chakra control. The Chidori and Raikiri revolve a lot about speed, while Kakashi not having too much chakra, lower than the average elite Jonin or Anbu captain. Kakashi needs to have better chakra control, though too bad that doesn't matter with the Sharingan. Naruto would also realize that Kakashi had the Sharingan and a powerful lightning affinity, as Naruto would know that none of his elemental affinities are weak to lightning, and wind was actually strong against lightning, so Naruto would decide to attack. As Kakashi was standing in the plain battlefield, Naruto would activate Whirlwind Step and Chakra Run, appearing behind Kakashi, as Naruto would then activate Spirit Fist As Kakashi would block with his hand, Kakashi would feel a fist before Naruto's fist came in contact with his block, as Kakashi was knocked back and actually got hurt by that attack. As Kakashi would realize that Naruto was pretty powerful and he had to take the warning Hiruzen gave him. As Kakashi would then say, I guess I'll take you seriously. As Kakashi put his Aika Aika Paradise into his book or into his journaling vest, as Naruto would know that his target was in there. Naruto and Kakashi would clash with multiple attacks, Naruto using ninjutsu such as compressed water bullets and water stream, along with body flicker and shadow clones, multi-wind jets, and whirlwind step. Also a few barrier seals level 2 with kunai, and detection seals around the area in case Kakashi substitutes there. The detection seals also has, powerful explosive seals that Naruto pre-made that will explode when Kakashi appears there, giving Naruto a signal about it. Naruto would then see Kakashi substitute there and Kakashi would be caught off guard with an explosion. As Kakashi would realize that Naruto was pushing him too far like this, and if it continued he would be too weakened to keep Naruto from grabbing a bell, as Kakashi would reveal his Sharingan. As Kakashi would activate his Sharingan, Kakashi would see multiple water shuriken come towards him. As Kakashi dodges it, Kakashi would realize that he still got cut by them due to the wind chakra, but before they passed him, they exploded. As Kakashi was knocked back into the air, as Naruto would then say, prepare to lose, Hadake. As Naruto would then say, creation release, grand barrier, or grand barriers, or grand sphere barrier. As basically the whole area within a 1,000 by 1,000 meter radius was surrounded in a sphere, as Kakashi would land at the top of the sphere using the tree walking technique to go on it, as Naruto would then activate the chakra shield, which is basically surrounding him in chakra. Kakashi would see Naruto glow for a second, and then would see Naruto be covered in chakra while using his Sharingan. As Kakashi would realize that he can't copy Naruto's jutsu due to this unique side effect from it. As Naruto would then say, demonic mimicry. As Naruto would then say, demon claw. As demonic chakra claw, not demonic chakra claw, but a chakra claw would extend and Kakashi would dodge it, as Naruto would then use his whirlwind step to appear next to Kakashi. Oh yeah, the recording stopped. I'll finish this battle off quickly then. As Naruto and Kakashi would continue fighting, Naruto would then say, I guess I'll end this now, Hadake? As Naruto would then say, wow, torrent release, 5-headed Hydra. As a 5-headed Hydra would form, Kakashi would be shocked at this, as Kakashi would say, I guess those extra training sessions paid off. As Kakashi would say, double twin Raikiri, as both of Kakashi's hands would be covered in a Raikiri like lightning. As the Hydra would continue to blast water towards Kakashi through the mouths of it, while Kakashi would cut them. Kakashi had trouble doing it, though managed to hold Naruto off for a few minutes, and even cut through the Hydra a few times, though Kakashi had been weakened enough. Naruto quietly snatched the Aika Aika Paradise book, and a few minutes later, the exams ended. As Kakashi would say that they all failed due to not being a team until Naruto would say, guess your Aika paradise is gonna be burned. As Naruto held Kakashi's Aika paradise book in one hand and a fire-covered hand for the other hand. As Kakashi would say, please, I'll do anything you want, just don't do this. And as Naruto would say, fine, let us all pass then. As Kakashi would think, wait, you're not just gonna say to only let you pass? As Naruto would say, nah, just let the whole team pass. I'll take away that offer and just say me pass alone if you don't accept in 10 seconds. Kakashi would quickly agree, though Naruto would place a explosive seal on his Aika Paradise book and said that if Kakashi ever did unfair treatment for him or tried to take advantage of him, Naruto would blow the book up. As Kakashi would, be upset at this since he was planning on getting revenge, but realized that it would be a bad idea. As Kakashi would say, alright, Naruto. So yeah, this is where we're ending off the part. Hope you enjoyed it. The next part would be in the Land of Waves. Anyways, hopefully you enjoyed, and peace out. Make sure to like and subscribe, by the way. If you're somehow still watching this, make sure to like and subscribe if you didn't already. And peace out.